Oakland Mayor Sheng Thao now facing a recall election in November. The group behind the recall just wrapped up a press conference to celebrate the making of the ballot.
She's a corrupt mayor. She should never have been in office. She's corrupt. She's dishonest. She is incompetent, and she needs to go.
She's got to go.
Go.
Well, the recall backers also address allegations that they have refused to hand over fundraising records to the Public Ethics Commission, which is looking into claims of campaign finance violations. Recall organizers say that's based on false information, and the Ethics Commission is abusing its investigatory authority. Joining me live right now is Oakland Mayor Sheng Thao. Well, Mayor, the Oakland City Attorney was subpoenaed to appear today at the U.S. District Courthouse with those city documents. You have maintained you are not the focus of the investigation, but have you been asked to actually appear before the federal grand jury?
You know, again, those are matters on the ongoing investigation, so I really can't comment. I want to, but I can't comment on that.
Okay, and last week in our interview, you had said your partner, Andre Jones, had nothing to do with your administration. However, the federal subpoena is now requesting documents or communication between Mr. Jones and your campaign and administration, including meetings he might have attended. In light of this new information, would you like to clarify your original statements?
You know, the statement stands. And again, I cannot comment on these matters. I want to, but I can't because it's related to the ongoing investigation. And so those questions could be sent to either the U.S. Attorney's Office and or the City Attorney's Office.
But you were very forthcoming in our previous interview saying that he had nothing to do with your administration and that, in fact, he was, quote, hardly even been in my office.
Well, like I stated, my statement stands.
Okay, thank you very much. The Oakland Army base that was decommissioned in 1999 was mentioned in that federal subpoena. As mayor, what has been your position in the past on the best use of that Army base?
Well, you know, I wasn't on the city council, nor was I mayor at the time of the decision making. And so I had no stance on the Army base in regards to, you know, who we should sell it to or how it should be utilized. Last year, at one point, you know, we were trying to figure out how to best utilize the Army base. And I know that there was discussion about how can, you know, we bring tiny homes or possible RVs onto the site so that we can have more shelter spaces. So that was, you know, that was something that we had talked about internally. But in regards to the Army base itself and who's it sold to and all that transaction or what have you, that was not part of any time that I was elected.
This November, you will, of course, be fighting for your job. Supporters of your recall are under their own investigation by the Public Ethics Commission. Today, they denied any political action committee as being behind their main source of funding and said they have handed over all the information they are legally required to disclose. Their criticism is that this is all a distraction to take the heat of what's happening with you. How would you respond to that?
Well, let's just be clear that the recall campaign was set in motion before I was even sworn in, right? So I think it's incredible. It's an incredible disservice to our democratic process, to the voters, and to Oaklanders and our city. This is a distraction and a significant waste of taxpayer money. This is going to cost Oakland taxpayers upwards of $10 million. $10 million that we, the city, of course, are in a really hard climate budget right now that we don't have. And so I want to put that into context. For example, each OPD officer is budgeted for $325,000. That's roughly 31 officers that's going to cost for this recall campaign should it go through. And so again, as you stated, the Public Ethics Commission has sued the recall organizers because they refuse to follow a subpoena. And so they were first subpoena and they refused to follow that subpoena, and now they're being sued by the Public Ethics Commission. And so what my administration is going to do is we're going to do our job and we're going to keep focused. You know, this is my number one priority is the city of Oakland. We have done so much great things in just the short 18 months that we've been here, and we're not letting off of the gas pedal. We're going to continue to move forward because this is my passion. This is my love. This is what I love to do, is to serve the people and serve my city and get results.
As you navigate the FBI investigation, the federal subpoena, last week you told us you opened up a legal defense fund. Has that been set up, and who is helping to fund that?
Well, you know, that is in the works to be set up. And so there has been no funding been able to put in because it's in the works to be set up.
And we're less than 90 days from the deadline to close the sale of the Coliseum. If that does not go through, it will mean drastic budget cuts to the city. Where does that deal stand right now?
Well, we are in the midst of negotiations and we are on track to sign the purchase and sale agreement by September 1. I am confident that the sale of Coliseum will move forward and provide the additional resources to the city. This is work that I am working closely on to ensure that we do not only get the funds but that District 6, now it's in District 6, that the Coliseum is going to be developed. Let's be clear that for decades, many politicians and electeds have come and gone, investors have come and gone, and nothing has been developed here. And so, in order for the city to create new monies so that we can stop taxing our property owners, but instead create new monies to provide for us the basic services, that's what we need to do, and that's the goal. And so, with that being said, I am very optimistic. You should be hearing some updates pretty soon, but I will do everything in my power to ensure those resources are invested when we receive them into critical public safety strategies.
You will meet that deadline.
Well, it's negotiation. It's negotiation. So what I can say is I am confident that the sale will go through. Of course, we know that I can't say that I'm sure just because anything can happen, but I am confident that the sale of the Coliseum will move forward.
Crime continues to be another major issue in the city of Oakland, all across the Bay Area and all across the East Bay cities. This morning, Governor Gavin Newsom announcing an increase in surge operations. How will this help the city of Oakland?
I call this, like I always say, this is how government is supposed to work for the people. And so, as you heard, the announcement from the governor this morning that he'll be providing more resources for our public safety efforts. The governor's office and my office, we have been working closely since day one of me coming into this administration. You have seen more CHP officers be brought into Oakland area since last year. So currently, we have CHP delivering 42 shifts a week in Oakland, and they will be increasing their CHP presence fourfold. That means to 162 shifts a week. This means the CHP will have presence 7 days a week to support and work in partnership with the Oakland Police Department, which we welcome. And we are deeply grateful to the governor for providing these critical resources to support Oakland's public safety strategy. And not just that, but the East Bay region and our strategy regionally, because of course we know crime is fluid. And so after years of rising crime rates prior to my administration, we are now seeing a steady decrease. And we know this in part because of the strong partnership between the Oakland Police Department and the California Highway Patrol, a partnership that we haven't seen this strong for a decade at least. And so we are very honored to be able to continue to have this very strong partnership and relationship with my office and the governor's office, and we thank him for his support.
Well, Oakland Mayor Sheng Thao, as always, thank you very much for joining us.
Absolutely. Thank you, Ryan.